And let's talk about what this system does to the youth every day, to the future, or what's supposed to be the future of the society and the people. People without a job, youth who have no hope of a decent job, who are hanging out on the streets, looking only to something like crime to maybe give them a way to have something and get some respect. Recently, I was reading a book called Turbo Capitalism by a conservative author named Edward Luttwak. And even though he's a conservative, he made this interesting comment. He said, for millions of youth in the inner cities, even taking into account the chances that you'll get killed at a young age or go to jail for a long time, crime is a rational choice. Now think about what he's saying, this conservative author and analyst. He's saying for these youth, crime makes sense. It's the best option they have. And all the time, of course, these same people are preaching to the youth about what terrible things they're doing by doing crime. Well, what kind of system have you got then? If you can say that for millions and millions of youth in the inner city, crime is a rational choice, the best choice they can make under your system. What fucking kind of system have you got then? Over 2 million people are in prison in this country. The majority of them young people, especially black people and Latinos. Again, I say, what kind of country, what kind of system is this where more money is spent on prisons and jails than on education for people in the inner cities? Why? What good reason is there for so many, while they are still young teenagers, to come to the conclusion that they might not live to be 18 or 21 anyway, or if they do, they will be facing a long time in prison? Look at all these beautiful children, full of life and energy, full of so much promise when they are young, and see what happens to so many of them, what this system does to them as they grow a little older. Once more I say, what kind of society is this? What kind of system is this? No. This generation and generations to come deserve a much better future, and a much better future is possible. I say no more. No more generations of our youth here and around the world whose life is over, whose fate has been sealed, who have been condemned to an early death or a life of misery and brutality, whom the system has destined for oppression and oblivion even before they are born. I say no more of that.